Yo, how we doing? So it's here, the weekend. Listen, I've got to make an apology first because yesterday I didn't make my video. I didn't do it. Day 12 of 366 didn't happen. Oops, I'm so sorry. Listen, I got carried away. I went for a couple of beers. I literally went for a couple of beers with a mate, Anthony. You all know him, snip-faced. And one beer led to another. Anthony went home. I got chatting to the bar staff, and I was having such a good conversation about life, about dreams, about ambitions, and it was so good to hear their stories. And I just got carried away. So that one extra pint sent me to Skew. I went to Skew, got myself a Nick Shawarma, actually, for a change. And when I saw Mitch there, he got a bit like, oh God, okay, this sauce goes with that one, this one goes with that one. But you know what? We'll do it. So we did it. But it was amazing, absolutely banging. Mitch at Skew, he's just kind of nailed it, isn't it? It's everything. It's authenticity. It's pure delight. Great customer service, great environment, and he's a god on social media now, isn't he? He's the most recognised man in Leeds. I thought Danny Mallin was, but no, it's Mitch. We love that. Anyway, listen, I'm down here. I've come out for a walk today, just to clear my head, kind of go over things from this last month. It's been a month today. The 13th of December was the day that I came out of hospital, and 4 weeks down the line, I'm still struggling with my chest, but I'm doing what I can. I'm exercising. When I say exercising, I'm walking. I'm not pushing myself. I'm not running yet. I'm not swimming yet. I can't swim yet, which I'm really pissed off about because I love my swimming. As you know, 2 miles a day I was doing. Well, between 1.5 miles and 2 miles, depending on how I felt on that day. But I'll get back to it. I will get back to it. So I thought I'd just jump on the bus today and I'd just have a little stroll. Not on the bus, obviously. Duh. So I got on the bus, came into town, and then just walked along the canal. Listen, the canal in Leeds, it's the Leeds to Liverpool canal, and it is just phenomenal. When I first moved to Leeds back in March 2018, I wasn't living down on the docks, but then I moved into the docks around about June time, I think it was, May, June time, something like that. And the docks were great, and I got myself a bike, and I used to go on a bike ride from Leeds Dock all the way up to Skipton, and back again. It was great. It was about a 20-mile round trip. It was phenomenal. It was beautiful, really tiring. And then I used to go the other way as well, down to Rothwell. Phenomenal. So maybe I'll start doing that again when I'm fit enough. But the reason for the conversation today is, or I suppose the context of the diary today is all about taking time. Now, I touched on this subject a little while ago, or a few days ago, but here on day 13 of 266, and it's kind of a combination of day 12 and day 13, I thought, what better place than down here by the canal to have that conversation? Obviously, with me little coffee. Look at that, eh? A little coffee at me flask. I filled up my flask, got me book in my bag, if I can stop anywhere and read my book, which I've done, and have a coffee. So I've done it. But it's about taking time, and I promised myself, as I came into this year, and one of my resolutions was to actually find time, even if it is only 20 minutes a day, find time for myself, to understand and to learn about myself. And that could be learning about my physicality, learning about my mentality, my characteristics, learning about my abilities, whatever it might be, but taking 20 minutes to literally just absorb all things me. some of you might be listening to this and going, yeah, Benny, you're always absorbing all things, you, because you just keep absorbing. But yeah, I do, because I like to learn, and I'm in this zone right now where I'm learning so much about myself, that I think it's going to be better for me in the long run. Now, I sat with Anthony last night and we were talking about the old business. Now, everyone knows how the business and how food and how cooking, it virtually saved my life. And I've kind of got this little fire going in my belly right now. And right deep down inside, in the back of my mind as well, are these crazy ideas. And Mr. Johnson, if you're watching this, watch out, because I think one of your ex-champions might be wanting to knock on the door and come back into the game in the not too distant future. So watch this space, because we were talking about spending time developing our skills, like I've just touched on, and that's what I've been doing. Inadvertently, I have been doing that, but I've been doing that at work, I've been doing that at home, I've been doing that for other people, and it's just great. I've just messed around with different spices. I think Aya once said, from Leeds Indulgence, she once said, Rennie, you're kind of like Leeds' Spice King. You just put these different flavours together and it kind of seems to work. I don't know how. Maybe I should do the same with me words, because I can't get my words out properly sometimes. But yeah, I just love playing with different flavours. We've been coming up with all these far-fangled toasty ideas and top-notch toasty. Well, only he'll know the joke on that one. But toasties and different flavour combinations and different ideas and fillings. But it got my mind buzzing. And I woke up this morning having dreamt about different fillings of toasties. Where am I going with this? I don't know. You ask yourself, Rennie, you were talking about spending time learning about yourself, and now you're talking about flipping toasties. Get a grip. I am trying. I'm just so excited. I'm learning so much about myself that I keep going off in tangents, because an idea comes into my head and I just keep rambling on. And that's the reason why I love taking these videos, because I can look back, and I have looked back over the last few days on some of the videos, and I think to myself, Rennie, I think you've got a screw loose. But I'm also remembering snippets of what I said and why I said it, and the environment I was in at the time, and that's why these videos are so good. So I do apologise to those people that don't kind of like it, but I have had a lot of messages recently of friends and family and that have been present recently, and also for blasts from the past, old friends that I've lost touch with over the years, one of which I was best man at his wedding. I mean, fuck me, excuse the French, but we lost touch. We were like so close, and we are going to get together again, and it's amazing, the power of social media. But yeah, these videos seem to be appreciated by a lot of you, and I appreciate the chance to talk, because it is helping me. It really is, and I wish I could say I take my hat off to you, but if I take my hat off, I'm going to get really cold, because it's absolutely Baltic out here, freezing. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to say I've had a fantastic week. I've managed to take those 20 minutes per day, if not more, per day, and actually really learned something about myself. And that is that I have the motivation, I have the fire, and I have the ability still, at the ripe old age of 52, and I know I don't look it, I only look 32, obviously, just with this distinguished look of the beard. Shut up, Rennie. But I have the ability still to do it, and I will do it. So just keep an eye out, because I think this little cheeky Cockney Indian might start rattling around some pans very soon, and not for other people, not for any other company, but for himself and for you. Listen, have a great weekend. I love you lots. I'm gonna go have a little wander, have a little walk, carry on down the canal, and then I'm gonna find a little spot somewhere where I can get undercover and read my book and just absorb myself in a fantasy. See you later. Love you lots.